Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to my live stream. Okay, first let me apologize for the last live stream. Last weekend ね。Yeah, for some reason that, kept cutting out, stream suddenly ends because of the bad connection, apparently. And I couldn't fix on the site because I didn't know what was going on. And, my tech guy, Justin, helped out last night, and then we figured out the setting was wrong, basically. When I re-downloaded to updated this Streamlabs, the stream tool, for some reason they changed the setting, like my bitrate and stuff like that. It was too big to do live stream in a very stable quality. So yeah, this time I lower the bitrate and stuff like that. So this data shouldn't be too big to get cut or anything. But let me know if I'm frozen or anything. I hope it works. It should work though. It should. Anyways, despite the bad quality of the stream, I received so many super chat. You saw it was full, and then I had to use the other board that I didn't use for decades. So I really appreciate your support. You guys are too sweet. But yeah, I think I figured out, and this stream should be fine. Hello, hello. Disney fan. You changed your profile picture, I guess. Welcome back, Alex. Hello. James. Hola. Colin. Hey. Mo. Ui. It gets too cold. Japan? Or are you talking about your, I don't know. But it was very cold yesterday. It is quite, it's not hot this morning too. Actually, I'm wearing long sleeve shirts today. So yeah, it's getting colder というか、cooler in Tokyo area. Lloyd, welcome back. Stig, hello. Shadow. Solved the problem, good. Yeah, Justin did, but yeah. Because he's an IT specialist, so yeah, he's my tech guy too. Frankie, yahoo. Goldie Lodge. Where to meet Japanese girl for the first time? She doesn't even talk to a stranger. I don't understand. Where to meet a Japanese girl for the first time? Who? She doesn't even talk to a stranger. I don't understand your question. Can you elaborate? You are new to dating and approaching women and want to know where you should go as a beginner? Or I don't know the context from this question. Is Frank in the room with us right now? Oh, there he is. Good day, good day. I tried some teriyaki rice bowl at Hibachi or Japanese restaurant for the very first time, and I gave it a 10 out of 10. Teriyaki rice bowl. Okay, teriyaki 丼みたいな。Cool, cool. Anthony, hello. Today is October 12th, 2025. Thanks? Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, maybe some people come from different time, making time travel and watching my live stream. So I guess that's good to Good to be reminded. アシア号。これなんだっけ？アシア号は It's a type of like cheese? Was it cheese? ね、auto correction でしょ。auto correction, yeah. Makes asagi into something like asiago or like yeah, things like that. So I know where it comes from. Important question. NA or JAL, JL. アナか JAL か。And so far, my experience with ANA and JAL are both great. It's been great. And I don't think I have a preference of all of those two. To be honest, just prefer any other flights to companies. But the thing is, they are expensive, right? Like if I were visiting US, United or なんだっけ United Delta だっけ Delta, right? United or Delta, they have more affordable tickets than NA or JL. So I tend to fly with like American companies, but the quality of the service is much better, much better in Japanese airlines. To be honest, I have to say their service is great. Like not over the top, like some airlines like Emirates or something like that. They have like crazy, like super nice services like that makes you feel like you are a king or something, right? Japanese airlines don't really do that kind of things, but it's like so chill, so like everything is very nice, not over the top. You know what I mean? Food is but slightly better. I mean, still airline food, so you can't. I can't complain, but food is cool. Service is very good. ね、so nice. Also, the downside is you can't take pets in Japanese airlines. Pets have to go to the cargo section, which is if you want to fly with pets, that's probably the hardship. But I don't have pets, you know. And when I flew with Hiro last time, they were so helpful. And then yeah, assisted us since we are with a kid. So yeah, but what do you think? Am I missing anything, or you generally agree? Mr. Lovey Deep House Artist. Hi. No, is that another account from John? Maybe? I don't know. Cougar in Tokyo area. Cougar? Where can you find cougars? I don't know. Not specifically cougar. I don't know. But I want to know if there's any kind of spots like that. Casey Barnes. I had the opportunity to visit Japan during my time in the military. Although I didn't party during my time there, I got to travel to Tokyo, Kyoto, Nagoya, and Okinawa. The people were very kind to me. Sounds great. Our clocks went an hour forward for daylight savings, so it's 2 p.m. here now. Oh, そっか. It's about time, right? For you guys to change time. だっけね. It's so confusing. I don't like that. Oh, thanks for the reminder. Is that the Australian thing? When the US change their time to to daylight? I have to check. Maybe I misscheduled with my customer because of the time difference, right? Ah, it's so pain in the ass. We never have that issue in Japan. Like, yeah. Yeah, Asiago is a cheese, right? Why do Japanese girls go to Malaysia? Do they? Malaysia? Why? I want to know why. Malaysia. I like I like the orange airline in Japan. Orange airline, is that like smaller company? I don't know. I haven't used it. Stonk dude. I don't know if you already talked about this, but are you guys about to ban gaijin with your new PM? Mm, no. Like ban? Ban? Like how? Ma, mm, I don't think like normal people shouldn't be worried so much about it. Like Americans, right? I heard that. I don't know which is true. I don't know if this is true, but I heard that the なんだっけいと refugee immigrants is already becoming very strict. Like it was already like even refugee visa, it's extremely rare to take in Japan. Like it's hard, right? But especially like those like Kurudojin, I don't know in English, Kurudo people. Um, for those people, it's becoming even more extra hard to get refugee visa because of the um, like this like stream, like right wing stream. But when it comes to like normal people, if you are moving here in Japan, for like English teaching or job in general. It's not, I don't think it has changed, at least at this point. Do not eat the cheese on the Delta flight. What happened? I doubt that guidance are gonna be banned. I don't think so. Lloyd, I usually use United. They do have an agreement with ANA, so sometimes you end up on NA. Oh, that's clever. JL has best cabin attendants. From what perspective? They are like prettier than the other airlines or まあね。まあそうだね。I think it's universal, but airline is like cabin attendants. That's a very high status job as women in Japan. No country would survive without tourists, so I doubt they'll ban all tourism. Yeah, not at all. Sugamo. Like, Sugamo is like おじいちゃんおばあちゃんでしょ Sugamo Cougar would be like, I don't know, 50-year, 60-year-old woman being cougar thing? Maybe? I'm moving to Japan. I wish to live a quiet and peaceful life. My dream is to build a house there and maybe start a family. Okay, cool. Wish you the best. Like, you are about to move to Japan. It's already set. That's great. Matthew, I just learned Japan doesn't do daylight savings. Not anymore. At least. We don't have that. So it's all like the idea is super wacky to me, to us. We change it after Halloween. Okay. So this month, mostly fine. Okay. So appointment for this month will be fine. But November, definitely. Okay. And then, even just one country in the US or Canada, they have like 4, 5 time zones. But basically 4 か. Pacific Central Mountain, Pacific じゃない。East Mountain, East Central Mountain and Pacific だっけ. Mainly those 4, right? So super wacky. Super wacky. Okay. November 1st. Okay. Have you been to Osaka Banpaku? No, I haven't. Looks like fun. Happy Halloween.
He wanted cream puff. Keep up.
Oh no.
We don't have any. We ate it, and he just started crying.
Oh, you wanted bread? Pan. Hello. こんにちは。
これね。
でもこんにちはは。こんにちは。
こんにちは。
イエーイ。こんにちは。Can you say こんにちは？
こんにちは。
おはようございます。こんにちは。こんばんは。
Nice. Oh, yeah. Shake. Right. Yeah. Oh, can you actually, Hiro-kun, can you put the sticker for Walt WT? Because he gave us a big super chat.
Oh, I think it's a Hiro sticker.
Hero sticker.
Yeah. That's special.
Yeah.
Is that the first time?
I think so.
He's giving someone a sticker. There you go.
Yeah. His first sticker goes to Walt. Pick.
D.
So T. Yes. Can you put one here? Thank you. yeah, here. Thank you, Hiro-kun. Thank you. Yay.
There you go. A very special Hiro-kun sticker.
Yeah.
On your T.
Oh, even
And on your W.
Okay. Okay, let's do this. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
I like it monkey.
Monkey?
Monkey.
Ape escape. Sargich.
Yeah. Ape escape.
Baby.
Okay. Okay, even more. Monkey. ASMR.
Baby ASMR.
Baby ASMR.
Ah,
Ow!
no more badges for you. Alright, buddy. You want to go watch some Super Simple? Or read a book? Want to go read a book?
A book.
You go read a book? Okay. Just say bye-bye to chat.
Bye-bye.
Alright, let's go read a book, buddy. Dako. Good job.
Yep. So yeah, thank you, Walt. It's kind of messy, right? Yeah. He's chatty lately. He's trying to say words. I heard cool girls like to hang out around some of the smaller bars. Yeah, but I don't think it's just cougars, but people who want to mingle with locals definitely go to smaller, like cozy bars. We do it first Saturday in October forward, and then back at the beginning of winter. Huh. So confusing. So yeah, well, the clocks change November 2nd in USA. そっか. Clocks change sucks in my opinion. Gold Lodge. Where is an appropriate place to meet a Japanese woman for the first time? Considering she may be hesitant to talk to a stranger. She, who, or women in general? That's what you are saying? Still having a hard time to understand this question. I'll try my best, but appropriate place to meet Japanese women, like for dates, right? Dates and like with that context. Like there are international parties, like language exchanging parties or like international parties in general. Those places, women are no, they come for the context, right? They want to make friends with foreigners or people in general, so they come to those parties and events. And yeah, those places are easier. If you are talking more about like genuine genuine というか not like dating contest. I mean, if you are worrying about like getting and being in inappropriate place, then find events that is that kind of concept, right? Of course, if you talk to a woman in like supermarkets, local supermarkets, she's probably creeped out, get creeped out. But in general, right? I mean, there are some ways to, um, you know, let the guard down, but it's more like you have to be skilled, right? So I need that kind of more context about you or your situation. Like, so it's hard. I maybe more cautious with who to get let who to let in. うん、まあね。I found the airline I was talking about. It's Jetstar か。I had a very good experience with them. ああ、Jetstar ね。はいはいはいはいはい。Yeah, they are cheaper and yeah, good option for like less expensive in Japan travel. Yeah. I've seen multiple video of Japanese girls going to Malaysia as tourists or to live to work there, and I don't know what's going on with that, so that's why I asked. Videos. Maybe I don't know, maybe that's like the bias, like YouTube keeps showing Japanese woman in Malaysia. That's why, well, like you feel like many Japanese women go there. But I think it's understandable. Like things are like Japan is becoming like inflation というか、things are becoming expensive while the salary is not going up. So some people think that, hey, I guess I should move to like less expensive place to live more comfortably, right? And if one is adventurous enough, they go to places like Thai, Malaysia, Vietnam, Singapore, like places like that, right? And I don't think it's just a recent thing. Like it's been, yeah. Few of my friends, like female friends, lived in Malaysia, so it's not like super rare thing. And then it's like it's been going on. Yeah, seems like there's some job opportunities there, and then you know, yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know specifically. Yeah, we have Qantas airline, the flying kangaroo. あ、そうなんだ。ね、I haven't been to Australia, so I don't know much about like Australian airlines and yeah. There are compilations to having little pet dogs in Japan cuties, because I've seen lots of cats but not that many doggies. I'm sure there is. Maybe in Japanese? I don't know. Did you score Lloyd? Score? Score Lloyd. What does that mean? Did you score? Lloyd か。Okay, okay. That's the conversation. Sorry, sorry. Marcus Hindon. Hello. ケイタロウ、hello. He has grown so much. He has, yeah. Wow, he's growing so fast. No joke. It's yeah. He's huge now. ヒロゼラ、こんにちはってやってね。こんにちは。Hiro is now in college. Yeah, we were joking about it too. Motivational speaker. Yeah. Yeah, if he's growing with this pace, then he'll have like beard when he gets into elementary school. Things like that. Yeah. So big. What is some advice you can give to someone who is very intellectually introverted but has the desire to date in Japan? It's rather challenging for me to put myself out there unless I'm approached. Oh, なるほど。You are introverted but want to date in Japan. なんか、そうね。I think I'm quite introverted, right? But right now it's quite hard. But when I was back in like dating, I put myself out there, right? I had to meet new people because like with my lifestyle, I don't really have opportunities to meet new men, right? I don't have that kind of lifestyle. So yeah, I had to, put myself out there. And other than that, you're not gonna get partners. So somehow you need to understand that like your dream woman just don't come from sky like a fallen angel or something like that. You need to put yourself out there and then create opportunities, right? Because so なんだろうね. So meeting new women, meeting more potential partners, right? It's about chances. So chances comes from chances come from how many women you meet, how many women you meet, and how attractive you are, right? Those two, only those two, basically. So if you're not attractive and not meeting any women, chances are just zero, right? But I mean, if you look at like, model looking, super fit, handsome kind of man, they'll probably get many women, even, without trying to meet new women all the time, right? So there's that. Um, and if you are like, I would say if you are an average kind of guy, then you need to go out there and maximize the numbers of women you meet, right? That's the only way. So you need to understand that. And yep, I can be just introverted and don't have to try anything, but I will get a girlfriend because that's how that's what it happens in movies and animes and dramas, TV shows, right? That's not how it goes in reality, right? Um, so yeah, but as an introvert, I understand you. I understand you, and I think for introverted people like myself, online approach is very like the bar is low to us introverted. If I were to go to like, I don't know, parties, bars, um, you know, in real life kind of situation and have to talk and approach to new men, that's exhausting. I have to try that, but in an online basis, I have to, get to know. I have to get the idea of the man by, watching his profile pictures, profiles, and a little bit of conversation before I actually meet the man. So it's much less like pressure to me to meet new people, right? So that's something I can give, like introverted people to meet potential partners. Yeah. And good thing that the online dating is still strong in Japan, right? Like dating apps, we have so many options in Japan with so many purposes, and yeah, people are like generally a little more introverted compared to like American people, I guess. So it's quite common and still a strong tool to simply meet new people, new potential partners. So yeah, that's why I wrote an ebook for you to create a good dating profile to maximize your chance in meeting Japanese women. Yeah, especially when it comes to international dating, online solution is a must. You can't just avoid unless you live in like California, なんか Japantown area or things like that, right? So, yeah, I definitely recommend it if you are an introverted. But at some point, you need to understand the importance of going out there and meet new people, approach women, right? Hydra, Bumble. Usually, first date is a movie. Oh, movie. The movie, I don't recommend it, but Bumble date movie. そうなんだ. Interesting. Well, if that works for you, then sure. But yeah, Bumble is a good tool. That's how I met my husband. So yeah, I was attacked by a cougar. Wow. She wanted me to pay for the date. Woo. If it's a cougar, then hey, yeah. If you want to date young man, then pay some money. Pay. I need to work on being more light and smile more. Maybe add some humor. I feel like the person I should date should be someone that can show me how to actually have fun. Okay, you know that. You know what to do. There you go. And that comes from practice, right? If you are not talking to anyone, trying to make someone laugh, enjoy the moment, then you don't have practice, right? So it can be your friends. Like it doesn't have to be a woman you meet for the first time, but can be a woman. A woman. It can be your friends. Can be your family. Like practice makes perfect. Joseph, is it culturally unacceptable to walk up to a girl you just see in the market and start to chat and flirt with her just because she's beautiful? ううん。もう、I've been saying on my platform so many times, it's okay. Usually it's not really acceptable, right? スーパーマーケット、カフェとか。Yeah. It's usually not acceptable, especially in Japan when you are a foreigner. You really have to let the guard down. Like, yeah. I'm more talking about like city areas, right? Tokyo, Osaka, but and countryside area, I think it's a little more like less tense between strangers. But people are very cautious in especially in Tokyo areas, so that kind of approach usually don't work. Unless you are very handsome or super goofy and really knows how to let the guard down when you meet new people. Like if you're confident, I think if you're confident, yeah. And then I've seen some men who do that. Like I've seen some foreigners doing that and then getting girlfriends or even wife. But those men are either like charismatic in their conversation skill or just handsome. Like they use like they are doing like models in Japan とかね. So they have reasons. So I'm not saying it never happens, but I'm saying it's level hard. Like you don't have any context. Like yeah, I'm just like I'm being extreme here, but using her time just because you're frisky, it's like yeah, some women take that way, right? Like I was just doing the grocery shopping and this random guy talked to me because he was, frisky or whatever. It bothers me, right? So like it's a little too one-sided in that kind of context. And I'm talking about like, supermarket or like on the street when she's walking to somewhere, right? That's why I always recommend to go to the place that has that kind of concept, right? Mingling concept. Or at least have things in common, right? You are at that same event to see like a same artist or same event, like a cultural event, like Indian curry festival, German beer festival. Oh, this is that season right now. But yeah, like if you have that kind of things in common, you always have something to talk about, and that usually let the guard down, right? Let their guard down. So yeah, I generally don't recommend talking to women, random women, on the street, at the place, without the concept, Hydra, I, like just yesterday, I saw you pregnant with him, and now he is already talking and bouncing off mommy's lap. Amazing. Yeah, it was just yesterday. It feels like just yesterday, right? Oh my gosh, it's been 2 years. I'm introverted also, but you have to grow a pair and step up sometimes. Yeah, and then you don't have to do that all the time, right? Do that when you feel comfortable and have more energy to do so, and then take some rest in between, so you don't burn out, right? Yeah. Some extroverted people can do that all the time. That's what they do, right? But we are not all like that. I understand. I am not like extroverted myself, so yeah, I get you. But sometimes you just gotta do it, right? WT, because you are so good looking, the world comes to you. Pretty girls are not on the dating market long in my experience. Oh, so then you're not wrong. So I think なんか、なんていうの strong daters. なんか yeah, strong daters, I would say. They're like, they don't even need apps or anything, right? In general, they are like maybe walking at the company, maybe doing some activities here and there, maybe running circle, 何 running club とかね running club, maybe at the gym, taking some classes, right? And then they just meet women there, like friendly approach to them, and then get girls, right? And those women are, always approached, so they are not on dating market. But that's like you're talking about like top tier, like top 5-10% kind of women and top 10% men, right? And you don't always have to get top 10% people, guys. Like, I don't know, I appreciate your ambition. Yeah, you're sure you wanna date women who are like super gorgeous, super like, friendly, kind, like the dream girls that you are imagining. But you know, it's more like finding the right person, right? And then sure, there are like popular type of women or popular type of men, things like that. But according to who, right? Maybe she or he is popular in that community, but maybe not in other community, right? And she's 10 out of 10 according to who, right? So yeah, if generally speaking, yeah, there are like that top 10% of guys and girls dating each other, but like なんだろうね, if you think more about it, it's not just about that. You are trying to find the right person that fits your personality, that makes you feel more comfortable and confident. Someone you can, have each other's back. It's more about that. So you don't have to you don't have to go for pretty girls. Like, right? That's my opinion. Like, yeah. Well, what do you think? What do you think? Maybe I'm not explaining very well here, but how do you meet and date in Japan as an American? So I've been sharing many ideas and tips regarding like how to meet Japanese women on my Instagram. I think it's easier to see. So please check that out first. And thanks, Joseph, for the super chat. Oh, okay. Now you are super chatting. I guess I have to answer here. All right. Thank you. American living in Japan かな? In Japan って言ったよね. In Japan. Okay. Timothy, thanks for joining the membership. In Japan でしょ? In Japan. Do you speak Japanese or not? Because that's a huge difference. I assume you don't, because most don't. Not so well, right? What am I saying usually? Except for online dating, right? Online is like you have disadvantage, right? You are in Japan, you can match with more Japanese women. So I would take advantage of that and start Bumble. If in real life, then international parties. Watch like comedy shows like Tokyo comedy, like Tokyo comedy. なんかコメディショーとかね. And then, talk to people there. Go to like local bars, local cozy bars that locals go to. とか。でも still language barrier か. Language barrier. Salsa dancing. They tend to have international people. So, people are open to talk in English. Things like that. So, yeah. Tokyo Comedy Show は they do both in Japanese and English. So international people are there. If you go to like Japanese comedy show, then super high level Japanese. So I don't recommend that. So yeah. 3 days ago, I read a post on the Passport Bros of a guy who was saying to be careful of Japanese girls, no matter how innocent or harmless they may seem. Oh, because was it really that problematic? I need more context. Like, why do they think Japanese women are like not what you think? Like, are they actually more like malicious? Are they actually abusive? Like, what do they say? And what do you want to know about it? It's been nearly 5 years since my last relationship. Okay, it's been a while. I'm glad I have found the courage to pick myself back up and to put myself back out in the dating world again. I'm working on my dating profile now. That's great. まあね。if you would like help, I definitely recommend reading my ebook. It's in the description. But also, hey, you've had a relationship at least. That's probably easier, like, than you just start up, right? So you just need to catch up. I regret dating colleagues from work every time. Only problems came from that. Same here. Same here. So personally, that's not something I would recommend in the first place. But also, if I look at the numbers and data, right? Many people meet their spouses in workplaces, right? So I can't ignore that chance, to be honest. Don't do that if you pay you better. Make sure you're getting something in return. Japanese women aren't really gold diggers, but they do expect you produce the check and level up. Yeah. I agree. Yeah. And they usually want to have their own careers too, right? They're not completely becoming like housewife or anything. They want to, support financially, but maybe, ask more stability on your side because they, most likely women will go through like pregnancy, childcare that kind of like stops their career at some point. So, Frank, thanks for the super chat. Thank you. How often do you let Justin go outside? どういうことどういうこと outside っていうのは like go hang out with his buddies and stuff like that? That's what you're talking about? Okay. So, luckily というかme and Justin are introverted. More introverted. We are not like super shy or anything, but not extroverted. We don't like meeting new people constantly, right? And then, he usually wants to stay inside. So he doesn't go out a lot, to be honest. He's not willing to. He's not like, yeah. But when he does, I'm happily, let him do that. And same goes to him. I actually hanging out with my katana dancing friends, katana dancing classmates, I would say, tomorrow. And he just let me do that. So, and we are not like doing that every single weekend or things like that. So, yeah, I think it's working very well for us. Like, sure, I mean, we are parents, so we can't hang out like we used to do. But yeah, other than that, we don't have like stress between us, like which one going out too often or things like that. Florida man needs to be contained. Contained, then Florida man. Like in this conversation or something else. Only between the hours of 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Not allowed out after dark. I don't know. Strict. What kind of clothes are considered attractive? Oh, clothes, ne? When it comes to clothes, right? Wait, I actually want to turn on the AC. Yeah, when I have like I have lights and everything, it's kind of hot. Anyways, wow, then my AC is making noise. Sorry. Just let it cool down a little bit. Clothes on it. When it comes to dating, right? If you want to be a fashion leader or model or things like that, then things are different. But when it comes to, dating Japanese women, simple is the best, Simple is the best. Like clean looking clothes. Clean looking clothes. Right? Like wearing t-shirts that fits you, that goes well with your skin tone, like color, right? Goes well with your skin tone. And then ironed, not like wrinkled shirt, definitely not. Yeah, and just a simple denim or slacks. Yeah, like a casual slacks とかね. Just basically go to Uniqlo and pick out there. Like simple and like enough quality, and it's all check. But there are things like what's not wear. What's not to wear are shorts. At the first few dates, I don't recommend wearing shorts. Japanese women don't like shorts on men. Like hairy legs. Hairy legs mainly for that reason. Hairy legs, just less clean, less formal. It's not formal at all. And then also big bags. Like don't bring your backpack on the first date or something like that. Like what are you even bringing there? Like, are you like what is it? Are you planning on staying over? Bringing everything like toothpaste, toothbrush, a vibrator, or anything? Like what's in there? It's suspicious. Don't bring big bags. Don't bring bags in general. in the first few dates. No bags, just wallet. That's enough. Wallet, smartphone. That's it, right? Yeah, I mean, there are many, many like detailed things, but that's the general advice. I've been told I'm attractive but stoic. I need to work on my personality a little bit and become more charismatic and charming. Oh, well, in that case, stoic is good. I like that. Japanese people like that, you know? They are more like, our mindset is more like work hard, kaizen mindset, improve all the time, みたいな. We have that kind of mindset. People love that kind of mindset. But sometimes you just gotta let yourself not stressed over it, right? Try to just enjoy meeting new people, the conversation and stuff like that. So yeah, there's that too. Recently, charisma say as Riz. Riz. I've heard that, yeah. That's like trying to pick up women in the middle of rush hour on the freeway. Right. I find with the right people or person, I can be very extroverted once I get to know someone. Oh. The amount of charisma you have can depend on many factors. Some people are charismatic in general, others are charismatic only sometimes. Yeah, sure. To be very honest with myself, I need to practice being charismatic because I have little to none outside of a professional setting where I'm helping elderly people. Okay. I just arranged a dinner date for this evening. Woo! I hope the food is good. Great. Have fun and good luck. Yay. I feel like I'm gonna struggle. It's okay. Everybody's gonna struggle. Everybody struggles on the journey, dating journey. So enjoy as much as possible. Makes sense to me. Yeah. Sorry, I need to catch up a lot. Um, 'Nobita has been busy lately. Seems like it. Seems like it. Nah, with the first female PM, Prime Minister, stuff like that. Right wings, yeah. Lloyd, thanks for the Yenny super chat. That's actually a lot. Thank you, Lloyd. Wish you good luck for tonight. And David, hey, what's up? Since both were quite big chat, and どうしようかな。Sushi for Lloyd and yeah, David, I gave you every stickers I have, every single stickers I have, I think. So, 将棋かな将棋. Thanks, David. Thank you, thank you. That guy was saying Japanese are trained in to put on a very polite act. The woman may seem very innocent, cute, and accommodating, but they know what they want and will do whatever it takes to. どういうことなんか I don't know where it comes from, but yeah, some women are like that, of course, but many women are not. Like, like what are you guys talking about? Yeah, I don't know what to say. Like, where does that come from? I need to know where it comes. I don't need to. I mean, I should know where it comes from to give my opinion. Unless, like, sure. Like, I guess there are some guys who fell for like trap, like the cute, innocent kind of vibes. They take that trap and then be deceived or like abused later on the relationship. And that's Japanese women's responsibility, right? Because they're cute, so innocent, act like innocent. Maybe act like they are cute, innocent. I don't know. Like it sounds like more like misogynic idea, right? It sounds like. I don't know the entire story. Like, hey, Japanese women are so cute. They look innocent. But they are actually malicious. You know? The cute face is just a trap. Right? They are just like other women. They are more like they're trying to take money out of you, try to like use you and things like that. I'm not saying Japanese women and people, but deep down they are as clear-minded as anyone could and not as harmless as they appear to be. というか、I guess like whoever, wherever she comes from, Japan, China, Italy, America, you should be knowing what you are dealing with, right? Like, don't just pay or like maybe pay for her beauty or like attractiveness, right? That's called honey trap. Then you are taking the honey trap. Then you have that responsibility too, right? You don't really check on it. You don't really doubt anything. And then just, oh, she's so sexy. She's so cute. And then let me hook up. Or maybe even don't even do that. But I just pay for it. Just give her a present, expensive present. do whatever she needs to, you know. Right? So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. なんか I really don't get this idea. There's just have to say that's the idea is very misogynic. Like, yeah. How long do you lock Justin inside for? Uh, I don't force him to stay here and then no. I mean, he works from home, so he's pretty much here, but I'm not like intent to. It's not my like control, right? So I don't know what you actually want to ask me. I will give someone a chance and hope that my kindness and empathy is reciprocal. I can't read. I understand as an adult, not everyone will do this, but if I'm going to teach my future kids this, I must practice this. まあね。Yeah, like just like I would say it's simple. Just be nice to people, right? Be nice to people, and if someone is not nice to you, then you don't need to give more kindness. Like just stop there, and then I think it's simple. Yeah, and then I agree. I think if you are being like, I don't show any kindness. I'm not nice to you. I don't act nice around you until you become nice to me みたいな. I think that's more like a taker mindset, right? You need to take something from the others at least first. Then you will be open to be nice to the person. I think that's a very taker mindset. And that actually goes worse というか that actually don't work, right? Because people in a psychology perspective, people usually want to be nice to someone who are nice to them, right? So if you act nice first, then you usually get acted nice by the others, right? So if you are being like, no, I just, don't give shit about people, and then, if, until this person show me something, like, you can't be like that and expect people to act nice to you, right? What about being dressed up in designer from head to toe? Oh, no, if you want to attract gold diggers, go for it by all means. But if not, then that's usually not a good idea. Yeah. ね、結構フレクシングはね、Japanese people don't really respect like flexing, like your wealth, things like that. So I brought a backpack on the first date. She didn't mind because she knew I was coming from a convention. Sure. Yeah, sure. Doesn't look usually nice with a big bag, you know, though. It's not just about suspicious, right? Like this guy actually brought, but it's just not like it's hard to pull off with a big backpack or anything. I recommend going back to your hotel first and drop off your big backpacks and then just be light, you know. Cedric, welcome back. Nobita's latest video is about banning gaijin. Yeah. People watch those videos and come to my live stream and asking, "Oh, foreigners are banned in Japan, right? Asagi, you need to explain. Like, you must watch Nobita's video." Yeah, I gotta say, oh, Japanese women are so malicious. Like, yeah. なんだろうね。I guess I don't mind it. People want more like, people come to me because they want more like neutral opinion, POV. Because obviously Nobita's POV is pretty much one-sided. っていうか、ちょっと extreme, right? Or, it's not just Nobita, right? Like recent YouTube videos. They are extreme. And they want to know if that's actually extreme or that's actually not really true, right? And then come to my live stream. I think that's a good thing, I guess. At least he's moved on from interviewing JV actresses, right? I think that kind of content is over. Like, people want even more extreme than just JV. JV is just what, like, okay, we moved on, right? Asagi and Nobita collab coming soon. Do you think he would? How is the weather? Heard there was a typhoon and earthquake recently. Typhoon and earthquake? Like, which part of Japan? I didn't even feel it. Typhoon, it's a typhoon season, yeah. But not every typhoons destroy the entire city, so don't worry. His channel used to be called Find Your Love in Japan, right? Right? Yeah, I knew. I knew him. I knew his channel, yeah, from that era. I bought my waifu snacks. Is that bad? It's not like a Gucci bag or nani, Tiffany rings, things like that. So, folklore often talks about men finding a beautiful woman in the woods, and often lured off the main path. I thought this tidbit info was relevant. Folklore. I think the idea of the comment is that Japanese girls aren't always what they appear to be, so do not underestimate them and keep your guard down all the time. just because they seem cute and innocent. Okay. Yeah, sure, sure. Like that's same, right? Don't get devoted to a woman that you think like, oh, she's so like she's a goddess. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. I just do anything for her. Like, don't be like that. Like any nationality. Mm. But I guess yeah, like Japanese women, like Asian women in general, have more like less harmless looking, right? So yeah. And polite, yeah. Is it just natural to be nice, courteous, and polite? Do people have to actually try? Some people do. What about a Hello Kitty backpack? I mean, if you are a single dad and having a backpack, kitty backpack, that's actually cute. But otherwise, Marty, thanks for the super chat. I always try to be nice because you never know how good or bad a person they is. Oh, that's nice. Plus, if it's a truly mean person, being nice to them gets them mad. Right. Thank you. This is something I kind of feel sad. Like, and tell me if I'm wrong, right? So, in Japan, you don't have to be, you don't have to look so strong. You don't have to be like super opinionated around people. And you don't have to like be sometimes even mean not to get take advantage of, right? Whereas sometimes, like, tell me if I'm wrong, right? In the US, if you are like more like calm person and then are not really loud and then kind and generally not like super strong, then people try to take advantage of you. So you have to be like, you have to look strong. You have to be like, I don't know, yeah, sometimes a little mean, a little come off rude, so you don't get taken advantage of, right? I feel that kind of pressure. Like you always have to be loud. Like, I feel like I'm super weak when I go to the US, right? I can't really, really get taken seriously if I'm just myself in the US, right? Because I don't really talk loudly. I'm not really opinionated. Like right now I can say whatever because it's like it's a chat. I have more control, and then you know it's not like group chatting, right? But as a Japanese person who don't speak English like so well, to like argue with natives. I can't really say my opinion in the group session, group conversation. I might come off like just smiling and soft. So I feel like I'm weak in the US. And then some people can take advantage of me for that. And if that's true, it's kind of like sad. Like you're just being like peaceful, calm person, like, and don't really like start arguments or like don't come off like, hey, I'm strong, I'm offensive. なんだろうね。まあ I hope it's not the case most of the time, but like that's what I feel when I go to the US or surrounded by American people. You know what I mean? How come she gets a bag and I can't? I get it, but usually I think it's more about the presentation, right? なんか if you have a big backpack, right? It doesn't come off like まあね if you have that kind of you are traveling, that kind of concept that I understand, but big back I'm talking about the big backpack, right? But the more you have, the more like the less you look like smart, right? And women tend to carry more things like some makeup items to do touch ups and things like that. But still, like, yeah, I don't think women also don't bring big backpacks to the first dates. So I'm one of the. Oh, okay. I know I like teasing you because I know Nobita annoys you. An individual who is negative towards you is merely projecting the very thing they are not comfortable with in themselves. Yeah, most likely. They have some kind of trauma. I will drink her bath water. Yeah, because she's so pretty. That's why you keep more than one girl, have multiple as backup. Oh, okay. Of course, same goes to your girlfriends too, right? She has to have more backups, not just you. People take advantage of kindness. I mean, of course, that happens in Japan too, but I don't know. I mean, of course, that happens in Japan, but I don't think people are here in Japan. People are not so defensive and act like, you know, なんだろう。そうね。Westerners just need a hobby like Japanese people. Hobby ね。Interesting. Hobby. Actually, Japanese people have hobbies, right? ね。 That's very quite normal here. Normal here, yeah, like doing club activities and stuff like that. It is a thing to be constantly tested by others in American culture. It is exhausting. Hmm. I think it's more like mind reading contests in Japanese like setting. Like people act like calm, peacefully, like care about harmony kind of thing. But we are, I think, in adult situation, right? We are testing each other too. Yeah. Never mistake kindness for weakness. Oh. It's just like that in other countries as well. People take advantage of you if you are calm, quiet, and peaceful. Is that so? I don't know. I don't really feel threatened like that in Japan. なんでだろう。いつかロンドンに行ってみてください。I've been to London like 15 years ago. Most Americans don't give a shit. We are all worried about surviving. We are willing to help in an emergency situation. ああ、確かに emergency はね、American people are kind. Like Western people are kind in an emergency situation. 確かに。なんかそれあるな。That's understandable. Like, man, Japanese people are cold when it comes to emergency situation, right? Like, なんだっけ, there was a Joker mocking incident. Like, なんか he jacked a train and then like なんだっけ, I forgot the detail, but he was threatening people holding knife or something like that. Was that kind of situation? Yeah, roughly that kind of situation. People were justなんか like running around, escaping, try to like just get out in a crowded train. Nobody really tried to confront him, tried to team up and stop the Joker guy. Like they don't care. They just wanna like, oh, I wanna get out. I want to escape. I wanna run away. I don't care about the others, right? なんか, but if it's in the US or something, like some people just stand up and fight. Try to stop the person, right? Unless he has a gun or anything. But なんか, and help each other, right? In an emergency situation like that. But Japanese people don't. That's sad too. Yeah. Fendi has so many girls. Teach me, senpai. Westerners have hobbies, but that doesn't seem to change much. No? Even when I talk to my friend in the US, she's very combative, ready to fight at any word. いるよね. Yeah, some people are like that. Like, why are you so ready for the argument? Like, Why do you want to fight all the time? Right? Yeah. I'd love to see these nuisance streamers try here. Streamers like Bosch and Hassan. Yeah, I don't know. なんだっけ、あの人だっけ。ジョニー・ソマーリみたいな。It always come back to, well, you don't have guns, right? Yeah. Yeah. Seems like the chat is going well. The stream is going well. Stream 状態。Yeah, it connects very well って書いてある。It says so. Because when I tested last night, first, last time it was like, oh, the connection is very unstable. The message comes in, but this time it seems like it's going strong. Oh, whew. Yeah, every time I change to God, when I update Streamlabs, it changes like some kind of mic. My mic is not set. I change the mic, change setting and stuff like that. So yeah, like unexpected thing like that happens. And I know it was frustrating for you guys too. I'm really sorry, but I think it's fixed, and yeah, should be fine, at least for a while. But yeah, every time when I update, I will go check my setting, and then if that, if that changes anything, I have to change back, and then should be fine. Yeah. People think I'm just streaming, but streaming is not just, just push the button and say, hey, chat, good morning. I'm just here talking shit, you know. There's a maintenance going on. Yeah. Right. But yeah, I want to improve the setting. I have a nice mic, light, camera right now. Actually, Justin is working on the overlay. Right now I have this, view count, my Instagram information, some PayPal, Patreon ads going on, and it's been like this, I think more than a few years. But Justin is a software engineer. He's good at this kind of things, and he's now like creating like a fun overlay, like a fun sound coming up when someone super chat. Like this kind of ads are more like fun, popping up in a more fun way. More moves and animations. So we're working on it for that kind of improvement. Yeah. I want a type of relationship where she cheat on her boyfriend with me now. Huh? I want a type of a relationship where she cheat on her boyfriend with me now. That's my type relationship goals. Okay, I mean, if that's mutual, Go for it. Like my stance is the same. Like I'm here to give advice to men who want to have like healthy というかまあ healthy traditional, no shady thing going on. Like who want a happy relationship, no open marriage, no monogamy じゃない polygamy or like any not without any crazy things like that, yeah. Australians are mostly pretty chill people. Americans really stand out here. あれ、ティモシーは You are Australian かな Perfect stream. Cool. We have bats, axes, and knives here. Guns are very rare. Wow. In Japan, we have swords. Wooden swords. To protect us. Yeah. Even the police stations in Japan, they have bokuto wooden swords there to, for the small combats. They are allowed to, some of the Japanese police are allowed to carry guns, but it's very limited and for very limited use. But bokuto wooden swords, they can use it more easily in many situations to protect for the small combat or to, give pressure to like offenders. Very smooth, no gremlins. That's cool. No goblins. Okay. No gremlins and goblins. Yeah, that's good. We'd rather say calm down, mate. Let's go for a beer, mate. Cool. I would love to see you in real life stream. In real life stream, what does that mean? Like, I'm going about outside and stuff like that. I used to do that. If I really go back to my, like past live stream, I sometimes did that. But the thing is, every time I do, like outside live stream, IRL live stream, people don't really super chat. Yeah. People don't. People are more focused on the scenery and, what's going on in the camera. And don't really super chat. And, because usually I'm with smartphone and I had to follow the chat. And I think I prioritize more on like the conversation. This is more about chatting, Q&A, なんだろうね, deeper conversation than, going about and just hang out. I guess so. まあね, I can do that. I mean, I can't really do that with the childcare situation, but in the future, maybe, if there's something I really want to show you in real life. What happened to jute? What's jute? 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 Baton? What's that? We have katanas too. Criminals like them. Criminals. I remember you did the IOL stream testing the lollies at the old Japanese store. Lollies at the old Japanese store. なんだっけ? What was that? Old Japanese store? I don't remember. You remember and I don't remember. Yeah. Yeah. It's been a while. I think I already said that on a live stream. Which one? 何それ? Okay. I like your hat. My hat? Yeah, 確かに new hair だね. Actually, yeah, I changed. Well, I got a haircut, but it's like maintenance, so didn't expect you to notice it if you were talking about my hairstyle. Yeah. It's been a while. I just came to say hi. Adachi, nice. How have you been? Jutte is a Japanese type of sword used and invented by Japanese police. なんか maybe I've seen it, but I don't know. With Eric testing the sweets. はいはいはいはいはいはい。はいはいはいはい。まあ、that was not a live stream, but was that the live stream? I don't think I did a live stream, but yeah, we did a collaboration at, I think that was the ramen museum. And in the ramen museum, they also have like traditional candy store. And then we filmed as we tried, some of the traditional candies. Maybe you are talking about that. Maybe I did another like traditional candy live stream. I don't know. I've been doing this for like 7 years, almost 8 years. So, oh my gosh, almost 8 years. Wow. I feel old. Yeah, I feel old. So we have like Japanese eras, right? Like 昭和、平成、令和とかね。あと大正。Which is, we have this a period of era depends on our emperor. Every time either emperor pass away or change, passed on, we have this new era. Only in Japan, right? So now it's Reiwa, because it's Reiwa Tenno, ne? Emperor. And the past one was Heisei. He's still there. He still lives, but he's not an emperor anymore. So yeah, and I was born in Heisei era. Now it's a different era, new era, Reiwa. And in my time, in the Heisei period, there were so many like iconic things. I think if you think about like Paris Hilton, like Pink, maybe Spice Girls, that was a little earlier, but that's like Heisei era to us, like super poppy, like kind of like a gyaru vibe. So Heisei gyaru was a thing. I think what you are calling gyaru is like Heisei creation, right? And then we have that like fashion, gyaru fashion, and even I was not gyaru. I was not like so-called gyaru. I was like elementary school or junior high at that point. So I was going for gyaru. I was never be a gyaru. But the gyaru fashion and gyaru items was still on trend. But that was very nostalgic to me. Like, the one of the iconic thing was loose socks, right? Loose socks. My loose socks, I guess. You see on like Japanese high school students wearing uniforms, and there's this really like super loose, big socks. They're like wrapping up on their legs, right? And then that was like iconic, super iconic Heisei thing, which Reiwa people, Reiwa girls, or late Heisei girls didn't do that until recently. It's making comeback. The Heisei fashion is making comeback. So I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm in that cycle, right? When it was trend on my time is becoming on trend on for the young people, which makes me feel old, right? Yeah. まあね、安室奈美恵とか、あゆみ浜崎とか、those were like Japanese like fashion icon, 平成 fashion icons, you know? Yeah. They are wearing this super like mini short skirt with like knee high knee high super thick boots, and those are coming back, which is weird. Yeah, I went on shopping yesterday, so and then I saw I saw things in the you know show window shops. I was like, wait, this was on trend when I was high school. Why are they here now? So weird. It's so weird. Whatever happened to Eric? Eric Surf 6? I think he's still on like his creation. He's very solid. He never misses his updates, right? He's like uploading twice or even 3 times a week. Every like Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, right? Reiwa era, I know about this from Gundam. そうなの? Gundam told you? Talks about it? Hanabi have song called Reiwa Dating Apps. Okay. Yeah, sure. Crocal. I always wondered how the errors were determined since I'd see people say they are error, but never knew the determination. Oh, so it's based on emperors. The emperor's surname? Yeah. I think emperors only use surname. だっけ? I think their real name is hidden. Nobody knows. But this like a symbol name, right? They have this symbol name. Heisei, Showa, Reiwa, right? So, yeah, they are using that for our era. I was born in the Showa era myself. Okay. Showa was very long. Showa lasted like 63 years, 64 years. So, yeah, many people are from Showa era. I'm Gen X. I was born in TCE prehistoric era, stone tablets and dinosaur steaks. Okay, that's long ago. I didn't expect that. When I last visited Japan, it was Heian Okay. Are you a demon or something? How can you live that long, guys? culture バターね。Harajuku used to have a shop that had nothing but used 1980s clothes and other objects in it. Not reproductions, but the real products from the 80s. I don't know if it's still there. I'm sure they still have some, but Harajuku has changed a lot. I don't even follow so many new things. Yeah. I visited Japan in the early 2000s, and all the girls had miniskirts and knee-high boots, and it was winter. Yeah, that was a thing. That was a thing. ね、そうなのよ。そうなのよ。Yeah, yeah. Sometimes they compare Amuro's pilot skills from Gundam to the Reiwa and Heisei eras. そうなんだ。Okay. I don't know much about Gundam, so I'm no longer young skeleton じゃなくてね。skeleton, yeah. Invisible. I'm the only one here that's young. Okay. I'm not 37 or whatever you thought I was. Yeah, like first, like I don't know. I think you said something, and then I misunderstood. Yeah, I thought you were like 60 or 70. Yeah. Harajuku has changed a lot. It's almost sad how much it had changed last time I was there. I should be coming back to Japan in a few months, by the way. Yeah, you should. Now, Harajuku, yeah, I used to visit there like, often, very often, as I lived in Chiba. I was a Chiba student, and going to Tokyo, even Harajuku, was a big deal to me at that time when I was a teenager. But they were so iconic, and all the fashion and culture was there. There was almost no like internet shopping from like those stores in Harajuku or Shibuya. So I went there like every month with my like fashion friend, right? And then there are so many like iconic, shiny things like accessory shops, vintage shops. Iconic, like very unique shops there. But right now, I think they are mostly like just like chain shops that you can see like pretty much anywhere, at least in Tokyo. Like no character anymore. Right. There are so many oshikatsu things, かな? Yeah, like fangirly things. Yeah. Yeah, before you understood my sarcasm, right? I guess so. And then you were talking about, oh, my knee, I need my knee surgery and things like that. I was like, oh my God, this guy must be very old. you know? So I misunderstood those information very wrong. Yeah. Using Asagi-san's stream to keep focus because I'm burnt out. Burnt out? Of burnt out with what? そうね. I've always been told I have an old soul. Maybe yeah, because you're chill as well. Very chill and then, you know. Burnt out from walking. Ah, okay. お疲れ様です. Weren't the baggy socks in Heisei a bit scandalous? I was teaching English in Tokyo then, and I vaguely remember some of my older students expressing their disapproval of the baggy socks. Scandalous ね。そうね。そうね。Because that thing is like how many inches? It was very long, kind of slobby too. Considered like slobby a little bit, not clean looking, and doesn't suit like studying like school concept. Yeah, and yeah, many schools banned baggy socks, the loose socks. That's true. Yeah. Anyways, it's time for me to go. It's quite a nice day outside, so yeah, I'm going to the park with family and get some late lunch there. Yeah, hope you guys have a nice rest of the day, and thanks for all the super chats. Appreciate it. ね、Hiro's first super chat sending. スーパーチャットじゃなくてなんだっけ、スティック。ね。Yeah, that was fun. Yeah. Anyways. そうね。まあ、next weekend should be the same time. I will give a heads up in my Instagram story and here on YouTube. So yeah, until next weekend, have a good week. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.